there's an equivalent in terms of finding jobs. Certainly, I've certainly seen this in pre-vocational training, a lot of input on CV development, job search strategies, etc. Now that can work with people with mild learning disabilities. But again, you don't have to get very far to the left of this diagram when you have to try and be more supportive of that. So people can be independent in job finding to a certain extent. They can use generic forms of help like Job Centre Plus lists and all of those things to find jobs. You can make good use of CV development, job search clubs, help with writing applications fairly independently, and of course you can play into more mainstream job application processes like interviews, etc. But again, the more cognitively disabled people are, you have to move to a more supportive model on the left here. So that would include greater use of support to find and plan for a job, either by families or job coaches. The idea of an extended vocational profile. I know that Mike and Anne and others are going to talk about customised employment, so I'm not going to dwell on that. But it fits it does fit into this model, and it's a particular approach to it. You're probably going to have to spend a lot of time figuring out what people want. This is not something where you sit somebody down in an office for an hour, interview them about what they want to do, and then go away and find them a job. We're talking about 20 hours plus. As a rule of thumb, it may take you 20 hours plus in a whole range of environments where you talk to people and find out almost by observation what they're interested in and what they can do. Certainly it will involve using job tryouts, relevant work experiences to figure out what the person's interested in and what they're good at. It will certainly need to think about people's schedules and how employment fits into it, and crucially it's going to require some really good welfare benefit planning for people up front as part of the process of selling people, giving people confidence to move forward into a job. You'll need to develop CV, certainly, with support, and again, customised employment does some very interesting things with the whole idea of a profile for somebody. You'll need proactive and specific job finding and matching jobs to people, not the other way around. So you'll have to go out and find these crucial elements of a job. Now that clearly takes more time than going down the job centre or looking on a website to see what jobs there are. And you will almost inevitably have to do adaptations to the interview and the application process, not least the idea of working interviews, short-term placements that can provide you with a direct experience that the employer can work on rather than a face-to-face interview.